Hey team, Josh with Carolina Shine. Let's talk about our most common cleaning request, and that is a house wash service. House wash service, we do low pressure. Everything we do on a house is low pressure, or another term would be called soft wash. How we quote these houses is based on the siding type and based on the square footage of the home. Now let me be clear, it's the livable conditioned space of the square footage. So if you go to Zillow or Realtor.com or Homes.com, it's going to give you a square footage of the house, and it's talking about the conditioned space, meaning the parts of the house that have air conditioning and heat. Most garages do not have air conditioning and heat, so they are not included in the house wash square footage on Zillow or Realtor. Realtor.com, Zillow, they're not going to include that into livable conditioned space for the square footage of the home. So most houses, we're going to go to Zillow, or we're going to have to measure it. Hopefully not. That'd be our last resort on Google Earth. And then we'll be basing it off of the livable square footage. We will not include the garage. Don't worry about that. The only time that we need to add square footage to the house if they have a garage is if the garage is abnormally big. We see a lot of houses that the livable square footage will be 1,500 feet, but they've got a 4-car garage that's attached to the home that's 1,500 feet all by itself. That's when we add square footage for the extra space that's not included in the square footage that's on Zillow, Realtor, or Homes.com. So we're basing it off of square footage. Refer to the pricing sheet to see how many cents we charge per square foot. A vinyl home like this one is going to be our lowest price. This is the easiest to clean, the most resilient to chemicals, and our technicians, normally a house this size could be in and out of here in definitely under 2 hours, hopefully under an hour and a half. But we price based on the siding. 4 types of siding type, or 4 types of external materials, being vinyl siding, hardy plank board, painted wood, and brick. Brick can either be raw brick or painted brick, and refer to the pricing sheet for painted brick and regular brick because it will be a different price as one takes longer than the other. Hardy plank board is going to be in the middle of the range. We tend to use a lot more chemical on hardy plank board because it absorbs the algae and the mildew and creates staining that requires heavier chemicals to get it off, and it will take longer. So vinyl being the cheapest, hardy plank board kind of being in the middle, and brick, painted brick, probably being in the highest tier bracket. But again, refer to your pricing sheet to base your pricing off of the square footage of the home and how many cents we charge per square foot. Remember, a house wash is only from the roof line down, from the gutters down. So we clean the fascia board, the soffit, the siding, all the way to the base of the home. It does not include shingles, metal roof. It does not include the roof at all. We are only washing the house from the shingles down. Thanks, and on to the next one.